Hello, everyone. What's going on in your system? I'd like to encourage you to have a look and let what's happening in your system inform the way that you're choosing to focus. I think what's interesting about any sort of external system, any set of reminders, any external brain, what's interesting about it is that what's going on in it can help us to determine where we need to focus time and attention. So, for example, are you feeling like your lists of actions is getting a bit long? Well, that may be an indication to you that what you need to spend some time on is picking some things off your lists, right? So it might be a good idea to set some time aside, maybe in your calendar, to focus on the things in your lists. Or is the problem that you feel like your capture locations are getting full? So in other words, your email inbox has got maybe more emails in it than you're comfortable having. Your physical capture locations, your in tray, if you've been to one of our seminars or been coached, your read in folder, that might be fuller than you'd like. So that's an indication to you that you might want to spend some more time clarifying those things. So clarifying and organizing the results of that into your system. Or sometimes the pressure can come from the fact that you feel like your system has become a bit of a stranger to you. You know, that you don't have a good sense of what's been in there, of what's in there. That there are dusty corners, as I sometimes say, forming in your system. You know, places where you just haven't looked in quite a long time. And if that's the case, then that might be an indication that it's time for a fundamental review of your system, you know, something that we call the weekly review. So it sounds, I think, maybe a little bit, it may be coming across as a bit surprising to count on your system for this kind of reminding. But as we think about the pressures in our lives, those pressures can become, I think, quite helpful if we just pay attention to what's going on in our system. You know, another place that you might feel some pressure is that you've just got too much on your mind, right? You've got things swirling around in your head which are not making any forward progress. You're not thinking much about them, you're just thinking of them. They're distracting thoughts. You're having the same thought multiple times about something. If that's the case, then that's an indication that it might be time to get a little bit sharper with your capture practice. You know, get things out of your head. Sit down with some paper maybe and just do a mind sweep, as we call it. So as you think about what's going on in your world, I'd encourage you to let your system be a bit of a mirror, and let that help to inform how you're going to choose to focus your time and attention. As always, in these blogs, our intention is to be as helpful as possible and to keep you refreshed and hopefully inspired around your GTD practice. And if there's anything that you'd like to hear about or any topics that would be of interest, please do let us know. Until next time, bye for now.